Bradley Chubb, Jaelan Phillips, and Christian Wilkins dominated the Chargers' offensive line last year. But will this year be any different? The Chargers are fully healthy now, but the Dolphins, they still have a really good defense. So, in order to answer this question, I'm going to need to pull up the film. So while I do that, make sure to like and subscribe if you do enjoy this content. Helps me out so much, bro. Now, here's the first play. Now, the two things that the Chargers wanted to do in this game is protect Justin Herbert and attack the sideline. They did one of those things very well. Keenan Allen in motion towards the bottom of the screen. Kader Kohou is going to have to pick him up, but also keep an eye on Gerald Everett blocking Jaelan Phillips for about half a second. That's all he can do. This is a very good pass rusher. Jaelan Phillips now is screaming down the face to Justin Herbert. Justin just dumps that one off to Gerald Everett. And the reason that Gerald Everett is open is not only because Jaelan Phillips is coming for Justin Herbert, but also because I believe this is Eric Rowe, the safety, had Keenan Allen before he went into motion, passes him off to the man at the bottom of the screen, Kader Kohou, and you can see his eyes are in the backfield now, and he commits a little bit more towards the inside than he should, plants his foot as soon as he sees Gerald Everett leaking out on that route. And now we're attacking the sideline and taking advantage of these elite edge rushers that want to get a sack on Justin Herbert. If the Chargers are going to win this game, they need to protect Justin Herbert. You can see Christian Wilkins right here goes right past Foster Sarell. Bradley Chubb is getting blocked by Trey McKitty. Pretty good block by him, honestly. But at the top of the screen, we have a cornerback blitzing on Gerald Everett. So Justin Herbert needs to step up. And now he's got some space. So he's looking down the field. Where can I throw this ball? Mike Williams has these two deep safeties on him. He is out. Keenan Allen right here. He has this cornerback that would probably come up and intercept the ball. He is out. Now I'm just going to set my feet and look for my outlet pass. My running back down here, he's a little bit too far upfield, so this cornerback is able to contend for it. Forces the ball to be a little farther towards the sideline than he would like. But this is amazing, going through my reads and progressions as Justin Herbert and just remaining calm. Remember that he was injured this entire game and really throughout the entire season, able to put that ball perfectly on Joshua Kelley for him to catch it. He just doesn't. But really an amazing play by Justin Herbert on this one. Bro, Justin Herbert knows what is going on pre-snap here. He knows this cornerback is blitzing off this left side. So he has running back in the flat, Austin Ekeler, Mike Williams doing a slant over the middle. Xavier Howard, the Dolphins' best cornerback, because Jalen Ramsey's not going to be playing in this game, is covering Mike Williams. And so Justin Herbert has that first read towards him. Xavier thinks, oh, I'm going to try to go up and break this ball. But no, Justin Herbert baited him into doing that so he would commit onto that route. Austin Ekeler now has all of this space to work with in a one-on-one with Jerome Baker. So guess what's going to happen? A whoop! Missed tackle, works up the field and gets a first down on this play. Just an easy, simple flat route on your running back. For the Dolphins, if you want to win this game, you got to have Christian Wilkins and Jaelan Phillips pressuring Justin Herbert and getting into the backfield, stopping runs before they even have a chance to succeed, like right here. Christian Wilkins had a great game the last time the Chargers played the Dolphins. And this is Zion Johnson. He's still starting for the Chargers. But right here, this is Foster Sarell, the backup right tackle. And right here, left tackle, Jamari Sawyer. We're going to have Rashawn Slater right here at left tackle, an elite left tackle. And right tackle is going to be Trey Pipkins, who is better than Foster Sarell. But still, you got to block Christian Wilkins and Jaelan Phillips. Both of these guys, the right side of my offensive line right here. Look at this freeze frame. They're both on the ground. We can't have that happen if we want to win this game as Chargers fans. Here we are again. We're going to have these deep crossers with these two wide receivers so we can isolate Mike Williams at the top of the screen. And this is what I'm talking about. Attack the sideline and protect Justin Herbert. We're doing both of these things on this play. You can see Justin Herbert, he's going to get this ball and he's going to step back. Bradley Chubb is coming in his face, pause, but he's going to step into this throw. He has the room in the pocket and the poise to make this throw and the ability to step into it without flinching or anything like that. Jump ball to Mike Williams. I'm taking Mike Williams 10 times out of 10, no matter who is the cornerback. And this time it just happens to be Xavier Howard. Here's a Joe Lombardi play. I found it. 4th and goal. DeAndre Carter in motion. Kader Kohou, the undrafted free agent for the Dolphins. He's been on the team for, I think, like 2 years now. This is just going to be a screen pass to him. And the ball is kind of thrown like a little bit behind him. You want to lead him into this pass. But then DeAndre Carter loses footing. I don't know why you call this play. I mean, look at this huge gap that was created. Austin Ekeler, just hand the ball off to him and he runs right through this. Or get Justin Herbert in motion, move him around out of the pocket, get him on the run. Do something, man. Don't just throw this ball to DeAndre Carter and he's just going to fall down. Kader Kohou gets that tackle on 4th and goal, man. This was just awful. The Chargers were able to get their run game going, and now they have an extra offensive lineman out here on the in line of scrimmage. This is Will Clapp, and we got Trey McKitty blocking Andrew Van Ginkel. Now, this is a fake handoff. We're going to have these linebackers bite because, like I said, we've established the run at this point. Justin Herbert gets the last step of his drop, steps into this throw. Beautiful. Mike Williams is wide open over the middle of the field. This is exactly what the Chargers wanted to do. Establish the run so that these linebackers come up and play closer to the line of scrimmage. And now you have this hole that you can throw to. Justin Herbert is going to see it, read it, and throw it. He's so decisive in his decision making. And also, it is even more impressive because Christian Wilkins, man, is just dogging Zion Johnson this entire game. I don't blame him because Christian Wilkins is that dude. He gets a QB hit on this play, but this is exactly how the Chargers wanted to execute this game. If they can get better protection, then they're going to have a lot more points scored in week 1. And they should, because now we have Rashawn Slater and Trey Pipkins. We didn't have either of our tackles in this game. Look, man, it wasn't just Zion Johnson who was getting sunned by Christian Wilkins. Corey Linsley, the best center in the league, he can't even keep up with him, man. This dude is different. You have to block and account for Christian Wilkins every time he's on the field. This guy is just... let's just say I would love if he was a Charger, bro. A lot going on this play. Keenan Allen in motion towards the top of the screen. We're going to fake the handoff to him. Joshua Kelley is acting as a lead blocker for Justin Herbert, who's rolling to his right. Gets on that last step of his drop, and now... who am I going to throw to? Mike Williams. We got these 2 safeties over the top. We have Gerald Everett running into a zone from another zone. And then we have, I believe this is Trey McKitty just standing here with 2 defenders over him. So he can't really throw this ball. And on top of that, this man, Christian Wilkins, is coming in my face. And pause on that one. Bradley Chubb from the other side is coming in my face too. So Justin Herbert steps up all the way in the pocket. And now I'm going to look towards my outlet. Joshua Kelley again in the flat. Really good play, working through his reads and staying calm and poised in the pocket, even with 2 dudes coming in his face. Check this out, man. From this angle, you can see the last step of the drop. Nobody is open, and that is Trey McKitty, by the way. And now Christian Wilkins coming. Got to step up. Bradley Chubb. You got to have the wherewithal to know he's over here. Turn that body. Throw it perfectly on the dime to... oh, that was actually Keenan Allen on the outlet pass right there. Good job by Justin Herbert all around on this play, though, even though I said a ton of sus things here. Okay, so if you can't stop Christian Wilkins, what are we going to do? Just have your right tackle dive at him and have your center block towards this gap right here. So it just forces him to have to go into this tiny hole, and he falls down because no man can fit through this like 4-centimeter gap. And now you have Zion Johnson, your guard, pulling out from this right side, being the lead blocker, blowing up that defender on the spot, and Joshua Kelley has a ton of room to run. Really close to getting into the end zone on this play, man. Trey Pipkins is really going to need to play better than Foster Sarell did in this game. Look right here, Christian Wilkins just swipes those arms away, and he's immediately in the face of Justin Herbert. I'm being very careful with my words here because I don't want to say anything sus again. It almost feels like the Dolphins had more success on defense when they weren't blitzing, and they had actually more pressure when they were just rushing their normal 4. And you can see Andrew Van Ginkel at the top of the screen on Jamari Sawyer. He's going to be the one getting pressure on this play. Last step of the drop for Justin Herbert. You want to step in and throw this ball. We got nobody that he can throw to. This is great defense by the Dolphins. You have this single high safety right here. You have this safety over here, this over here. This is cover 3. No one can get this ball. He steps up. Andrew Van Ginkel, he tries to get a hand on that ball as he's trying to throw it. Probably, I don't know who he's even targeting here. Maybe DeAndre Carter, but he tucks it back because he feels Andrew Van Ginkel breathing down his neck, and he dumps it off to his running back, Joshua Kelley, who now has all of this room to work with and get a first down. Make a man miss, too. Okay, Joshua Kelley. Check it out from this angle, and you can really see Justin Herbert working through his progressions. I'm going to throw the ball. Oh, Andrew Van Ginkel's back here. Oh, he was so close to getting that ball sack on that one. but Justin Herbert's so good. Oh, that's freaking Austin Ekeler. Of course it's Austin Ekeler. He's moving like that, making guys miss. Again, pocket collapsing. You got to protect Justin Herbert. Jaelan Phillips is coming in off of this right side. He rolls out to his right, finds Josh Palmer along the sideline. Tiptoe catch. This is wide receiver number 3 on this team, man. It's not always going to work out for you, though, if you're Justin Herbert. Jaelan Phillips on Foster Sarell again. Austin Ekeler tries to come in on the chip, but Jaelan Phillips feels it coming and just spin moves away and ends up getting Justin Herbert down. Really good move by Jaelan Phillips on this play right here. Another guy on this Dolphins defense you got to account for, defensive tackle Raekwon Davis, putting a move on Corey Linsley to force the pressure on Justin Herbert. Also Jaelan Phillips on this side right here. And now big number 92, that is Zach Seiler on this play. They're all coming in on Justin Herbert, so he cannot throw this ball accurately to Keenan Allen. Now, the last thing that we haven't seen from Justin Herbert is the ability to run the ball. Tua did it in yesterday's video, so we're going to see it here. The pocket is collapsing because Bradley Chubb and Jaelan Phillips coming in on him, but Jaelan Phillips goes a little bit too wide, leaves this huge rushing lane for Justin Herbert to run right through, and this is going to be a first down for him. Hit that baseball slide before he gets hit, and now he's actually going to motion that he got a first down just in case the refs missed it. Pretty polite by Justin Herbert right there. You can see you got to block these guys. It's so tough to do it. But when you have a great pass rusher like Jaelan Phillips, you need to always remind him, you got to stay disciplined. Stay in your pass rushing lane or else stuff like this is going to happen. So that is how the Chargers can win this game on offense. This Miami defense is pretty similar to last year. They added David Long Jr., lost a couple guys like Melvin Ingram, but pretty much the same all around, just like this Chargers offense. If you didn't see the video about the Chargers defense against the Dolphins offense, you can watch this one right here. Thanks for watching.